stood in front of a seafood counter, looking at rows of fish that all seem healthy, fresh, and nutritious, only to wonder which ones are actually helping your body and which ones might be working against it? As we grow older, food choices begin to matter in a completely different way. The meals we enjoy are no longer just about taste. They become part of a bigger story involving heart health, brain function, energy levels, joint comfort, and overall quality of life. Fish has long been celebrated as one of the healthiest foods on the planet. It's packed with protein, important nutrients, and healthy fats that support many of the body's most important functions. But here's something many people don't realize. Not all fish offer the same benefits. In fact, some varieties may be less ideal for older adults, while others can become powerful allies for healthy aging. Today, we're exploring the fishes seniors may want to avoid and the ones that deserve a regular place on the dinner table. Some of these choices might surprise you. And make sure you stay until the end, because the final fish on our list is often overlooked despite being one of the most beneficial options available. Let's begin with some fish that many health experts suggest older adults should approach with caution. One fish that often raises concerns is shark. For decades, shark has been consumed in various parts of the world and is considered a delicacy in some cultures. However, shark sits high on the marine food chain. As a result, it tends to accumulate substances from the environment over time. Because these fish live longer and consume many smaller fish throughout their lives, certain compounds can build up in their tissues. For older adults who are already focusing on maintaining neurological health and overall wellness, many nutrition professionals recommend choosing alternative seafood options whenever possible. The concern isn't that a single serving is necessarily harmful. The issue is more about long-term dietary patterns. When there are so many nutritious alternatives available, shark simply doesn't rank among the best choices for seniors. Another fish that often appears on caution lists is swordfish. Swordfish is known for its firm texture and rich flavor. It's a favorite in restaurants and seafood markets around the world, yet it shares a similar characteristic with shark. As a large predatory fish, swordfish occupies a high position in the ocean ecosystem. Because of this, it may contain higher levels of certain environmental contaminants compared to many smaller fish species. Many older adults are carefully managing their cardiovascular health, cognitive function, and overall well-being. Choosing seafood with a cleaner nutritional profile can be a simple way to support those goals. While swordfish can certainly be enjoyed occasionally by some people, it is not usually considered one of the top everyday seafood choices for seniors. Next comes king mackerel. Now, it's important not to confuse king mackerel with other varieties of mackerel that are often praised for their nutritional value. King mackerel is much larger and tends to accumulate more environmental pollutants than smaller species. This distinction is often overlooked by shoppers who assume all mackerel varieties offer the same benefits. The reality is that different species can have very different nutritional and environmental profiles. For older adults looking to make smarter seafood decisions, understanding this difference can be extremely valuable. Choosing smaller fish species often provides many of the same nutritional benefits while reducing potential concerns. And then there's tilefish. Tilefish is less famous than some of the other fish on today's list, but health professionals frequently mention it when discussing seafood choices that deserve caution. Like several other large predatory species, tilefish may contain elevated levels of certain substances that many consumers prefer to limit. What's interesting is that tilefish often appears perfectly healthy and appealing in markets. This serves as an important reminder that a fish's appearance doesn't always tell the whole story. Nutrition is rarely about what we can see. Sometimes the most important factors are completely invisible. Now, before we move on to the fish you should be eating, here's something worth remembering. Healthy aging isn't about eliminating every food you enjoy. It's about making more informed choices more often. Small decisions repeated consistently over time can have a meaningful impact on overall health. And when it comes to seafood, selecting the right varieties can help provide valuable nutrients that support the body as it ages. Which brings us to the fish that many experts enthusiastically recommend. The first is salmon. Few foods have earned as much praise in nutrition circles as salmon. This remarkable fish is rich in protein and well known for its abundance of beneficial omega fats. These nutrients play an important role in supporting heart health, brain function, and overall wellness. Many older adults are interested in maintaining mental sharpness and cardiovascular strength as they age. Salmon fits beautifully into that goal. Beyond its nutritional profile, salmon is also incredibly versatile. It can be baked, grilled, poached, or added to soups and salads. Its rich flavor makes healthy eating feel satisfying rather than restrictive, but salmon's popularity sometimes causes another incredible fish to be overlooked. And that brings us to our next recommendation. Sardines. At first glance, sardines may not seem glamorous. They don't usually occupy the spotlight in seafood advertisements or restaurant menus. Yet these small fish are nutritional powerhouses. Because sardines are lower on the food chain, they generally accumulate fewer environmental contaminants than many larger fish species. They are also packed with protein, beneficial fats, and important nutrients that support bone health and overall vitality. For seniors looking for a nutrient-dense food that delivers tremendous value, sardines deserve serious consideration. They're affordable, widely available, and surprisingly versatile. Many people who initially dismiss sardines discover that they enjoy them once they're prepared properly. And now comes the point in the video where many viewers experience a surprising shift in perspective. Often, the healthiest foods aren't the most expensive or the most heavily marketed. Sometimes the true nutritional treasures are the simple foods that have been quietly nourishing generations for decades. That thought leads perfectly into our next fish, trout. Trout is another excellent choice for older adults. It offers high-quality protein and beneficial fats while delivering a delicate flavor that many people find easier to enjoy than stronger-tasting seafood. One of trout's greatest advantages is its balance. It provides many of the nutritional benefits associated with popular fatty fish while remaining approachable for those who may not consider themselves seafood enthusiasts. Healthy eating becomes much easier when nutritious foods are also enjoyable, and trout excels in that area. Whether prepared with herbs, roasted with vegetables, or served alongside a simple salad, it can become a regular part of a healthy lifestyle without feeling repetitive. Now we're approaching the final fish on today's list. That fish is herring. Herring has been a staple food in many coastal communities for generations. It's rich in beneficial fats, high-quality protein, and important nutrients that support overall health. Like sardines, herring is generally lower on the food chain than many larger fish species. For seniors seeking a fish that combines nutritional benefits, affordability, and versatility, herring is often an excellent option. So the next time you're standing in front of a seafood counter, take a closer look. The fish you choose may be doing much more than satisfying your appetite. It may be helping you build a healthier, stronger future. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more practical health and wellness insights designed to help you live your best life at every stage of aging. And we'd love to hear from you. Which of these fish do you already enjoy? And were any of today's recommendations surprising? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your insight might help someone else make a healthier choice too. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.